Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 5 of the Let's Farm and Talk with Thioh. This is the Farming Simulator 20 mobile version of the game. Yeah, so great to have you guys. I hope you're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna have a good time, farming and talking. First thing first, I want to thank everyone who makes the time to come and watch and even listen to whatever it is I have to say and, talk about. It means a lot. Thank you so very much for the support. Speaking of which, that is exactly what I want to talk about today. Thanksgiving. Yes. And I know this is a topic that requires a couple of... this is not a topic you talk about with just 10 minutes. This is a topic that requires, if not a couple of episodes, then it requires good time. But we have 10 minutes. That's all I have. I'm going to make it work with that 10 minutes. Now, as you can see, right now I'm taking this tractor. Well, in the previous episode, this tractor was I finished cultivating field plot number 1, and since this tractor has been working for some time now, it's kind of dirty, as you can see, so I'm taking it to the car wash. It's right next to our farm, just right over here. So get it washed up and ready for the next time we need it to cultivate or even do any work at our farm. So yeah, I mean, it's always good to keep things clean, right? Our equipments, the things we use. That's something we should, I don't know. For me, I find that's really great. Look at, it's clean now. Very clean. So I'll take it back to the farm and let me jump into the discussion at hand, the matter we need to discuss or talk about, which is Thanksgiving. Almost every day the people around us will do something good for us. Here's a question for you. Do you usually take the time to give thanks, to say thank you for whatever thing or whatever that person has done for you? Sometimes people make time to call you and check up on you, sometimes even text you. Sometimes we get help from a friend or a stranger. They help us do one thing or another, or they help us with something. Sometimes we get support, from friends, from even colleagues, might be from any person. You get support. Sometimes, you go visit somebody, or you just go see somebody and they offer you a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, offer to buy you a meal. Sometimes we are down. We are really going through a hard time. Okay, and somebody just comes and offers you an encouragement. It gets you back on track. They talk to you, you feel good. Sometimes people reach out when you least expect it. Somebody reaches out and they lend a hand. They help you out with whatever it is you're doing. We cannot say that you can go for even a day without needing somebody's help. I don't think that's realistic. Within a day or every day, we just need people's help, and that's a fact. I don't know. So you can't go out and say, I don't need people's help. People are around us. People need help. We also need help. But the question is, do you take the time to give thanks? Or do you usually take it for granted? You see, I think most of the time we take some things for granted. And I know some things might be kind of little, like we might take them for, this is not a big deal. It's not that big of a deal. But trust me, don't take it for granted. Just be thankful, be grateful for whatever help that person is willing to offer, whatever they're doing. And sometimes it's just as small as a compliment. There's a time, and this has happened a couple of times, where you just take the I don't know the word, to just compliment someone and tell them, hey, you look good, and that person, sometimes I usually get these reactions. They think that I have bad intentions, or I had something other than that in mind. And instead of them just, taking the compliment and being, hey, thank you, okay, thank you. Oh, and they don't. They just start to think you had these intentions, or you have a hidden agenda behind the compliment, and you don't. I've had this happen a couple of times, or even sometimes this is the one that I've experienced a lot. But sometimes you tell a lady, hey, you look good today. And the thing, I don't know if this has to do with the ladies I know of, or it's a thing with all ladies, but I think it's not. But hey, you compliment a lady, you tell her, you look good today. And she's like, does that mean I don't look good every day? That this is the only day I've looked good? Why would you go to the extent of overthinking that compliment? Hey, I just took the chance and opportunity to compliment you and tell you that you look good today. Doesn't mean that you don't look good in all the other days. It's just that I didn't notice it, or it's just that I just decided to compliment you. Stop overthinking it and just take the compliment. Be like, thank you. Oh wow, I didn't know. Just receive the compliment warmly. That's all. But there's that, and sometimes it's a big deal. I've found myself in a place where I wanted to visit somebody, but I couldn't. Unfortunately, I couldn't, and so I'm like, okay, if I can make it to go visit this person, maybe I can send them something. I can send them some snacks, a gift, or whatever. And so and you find that even the whole process you go through, just sending them that whatever it is you want to send them, it's quite a task, because you have to find a rider or somebody with the motorcycle. Just, it's a process for them to receive whatever it is you're sending them. But finally you do get to send them, and they receive it, and guess what? You get no response. Not even a thank you. Now here you don't even get a response. That person just goes silent. You don't know if they received whatever it is they were supposed to receive. You went through the entire, you had to go over your own way to get the whatever you wanted them to receive, but they don't respond. I mean, this sometimes really, usually, it boggles me. To be honest, it irritates me sometimes. I mean, just be like, I received whatever it is you were sending me, and I'm really, really grateful. It doesn't take much, and it won't cost you to be grateful, to be thankful for whatever it is that has happened to you. It might be a big deal, it might be a small deal, but hey, make the time to be thankful. Acknowledge that person, and trust me, it feels good to be appreciated. It feels good. You have, maybe you're someone's child. You have parents, a mother, a father, or even whoever is your guardian. Do you usually take the time to appreciate them? Just tell them, thank you for this. Thank you, you did this for me, you did that. Do you take the time to thank them? Buy them something. You know, there are different ways to compliment people or to not to appreciate people. You can buy them a gift. You can send them a message, a warm message. You can talk to them and just tell them up front, hey, I really, you can even do something for them. But do you really, is it something you do? Take the time to appreciate the people around you. Sometimes you have siblings, you have brothers and sisters around you. Do you take the time to appreciate them, or do you just take for granted whatever it is they do for you? Remember, you have these people there in your life for a good reason, right? God knew when, why, and He had a reason to place these people in your life. It could be your colleagues at work. And I know sometimes at work or whatever, sometimes even your fellow students or whatever it is you spend most of your time, you might have disagreements and all that. But also, when you have a chance to be grateful for something, don't waste that chance. Give thanks, be grateful, appreciate that person. It might be even a stranger who just helped you pick up something. Maybe you're walking and you dropped something. Just thank them, right? So yeah, let us be more thankful, more grateful to the people around us. It's the least we can do, and it feels good. It feels good. Let's make it something that we do much more oftenly. And for the most part, let us be grateful and thankful to God. I mean, we give everything to Him. We everything belongs to Him one way or another. Every good thing that happens in our lives, He allows it, He gives it. He's so faithful to us in so many ways. I mean, this is something we everybody can attest to. Everybody has a testimony for this. God is faithful beyond measure. I mean, some of the things He does for our lives, in our life, I mean, almost everything He does, it's just, I don't know, we don't deserve it. That's how I can see it. It's just mercy and mercy upon mercy, favor and favor upon favor. So yeah, that's it, guys. Yeah, well, I'm still planting sorghum on this farm. Most probably once it's done, we're going to the next step. Of course, it's wait for the crops as they grow, I think. And I'll be planting on the next episode I'll be planting on the third, or on the first portion of land, as we finish up. Now two of these farms or pieces of land will be planted. That's what will be up next, I think, on the next episode. So yeah, thank you again, once again, for everyone who makes the time to watch and enjoy what I make. More is coming. Thank you for your support. This is what encourages me to make more, and like I've said, there's always going to be more, hopefully every day. That's it, guys, from Thioh. I hope you guys have a good time. Yes, and let us be more thankful and grateful and appreciate the people around us. God bless you, people. See you on the next episode.